Good morning, Bazalwane. The pressure of speaking after the veterans is it's intense. But nonetheless, Bab May, I must tell you, you have great taste, man. You look amazing. Thank you for reading my message on the color scheme this morning. It's impressive. But Bazalwane, there's always a temptation. Mangila Pambili. I come from a small town, Harrismith, a church called Apostolic Faith Mission. Whenever umuntu wayenekithuba khuluma ngaphambili, there's always a pressure to say, "Angihambi ngedwa, ngihamba nomngami. Phakama mngami bakubone." So I was tempted to say that. But Bazalwane, today ngizokhuluma ngo Acts 16. Paul and Silas going to prison as my word of encouragement. Just moments before they were put into prison, they were going around, and in their moments where they were going for prayer, there was a woman who was possessed, who was used by his owner, or call him a slave owner, who was going around and telling people that these ones are here to tell you about Christ. At some point, then Paul became annoyed and spoke to the spirit to leave the woman. Esekwenzile lokho, the slave owner, wabona ukuthi she's losing money, went and reported to Paul and Silas. And from 16, Bazalwane, that's where it now becomes exciting. Acts 16, verse 16. Once when we're going to the place of prayer, we were met by the female slave who had a spirit to which she predicted the future. She earned a great deal of money for her owners by fortune telling. She followed Paul and the rest of us shouting, "These men are servants of the Most High God, who are telling you the way to be saved." Then 18, which I've just spoke about now, where Paul got annoyed and rebuked the spirit and left the woman. 19 says, when the owners realized that their hope of making money was gone, they seized Paul and Silas and dragged them to the marketplace to face the authorities. Mangifunda le verse bazalwane, marketplace, for me, it was they brought them to the crowds of people. I want you to know that part because it's going to be amazing just now. From verse 23, after they have been severely flogged, they were thrown into prison, and the jailer was commanded to guard them carefully. 24, when he received these orders, he put them in the inner cell, fastened their feet in the stocks. 25, bazalwane, uvuke ekuseni mebesho. 25 uthi, about midnight Paul and Silas were praying and singing hymns to God, and the prisoners were listening to them. 26, suddenly there was such a violent earthquake that the foundations of the prison were shaken. At once all the prisoners' doors flew open and everyone's chain came loose. 27, the jailer woke up, and when he saw the prisoners' doors open, he drew his sword and he was about to kill himself because he thought the prisoners had escaped. 28, Paul shouted, "Do not harm yourself, we are all here." Bethi sebekulethe kwi-crowd to humiliate you, to ridicule you. Bakubeke esimeni bathi now it's over. Uxoxa nje bazalwane uphuma kancane endabeni yami. uLazarus emecula lathi uJesu lirado how was marching ivusa usinga kimi. I don't know yini usinga ngesingisi. Bufuna ukugida yini usinga ngesingisi. But nakho la ngiyakhona ukuthi la sebethi kuphelile, la sebethi you have no chance, la sebethi bukani nizobukela, there is no hope here. just don't do much. Just don't do much. The fight is not yours. 2 Chronicles verse 20. Jehoshaphat was being attacked by, I think it's Ammons and others. Then he went and inquired of the Lord. Then there was a prophet who was sent with a message and said, go tell Jehoshaphat and the people, do not be afraid. This is not your fight. Naku ke ngifuna ukuvala ngako singizokulinka ngo-Acts. uJehoshaphat ese-inquiry of the Lord, and he knows that he must not worry. Naku la ngiyakhona ngawe Lazarus. Wa-selecta few people wababeka phambili. But Jesu kilirato. Maybe bukela these armies were standing against Jehoshaphat. They were killing each other. uJehoshaphat wafika yena wokuzoqoqa ama-valuables from the army. Nami ngisho njalo enkonzweni namhlanje says, la sebethi kuphelile ngawe. You have no hope. Just sing and pray to the Lord, for he is able.